What if Earth stopped spinning? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and everything is eerily still. Not in the peaceful Sunday kind of way, no. In the why is the sun hanging motionless above the horizon and why is my house flying sideways kind of way. Because, oops, the Earth has suddenly stopped spinning. First, let's get one thing out of the way. If Earth just came to a dead halt instantly, like slamming on cosmic brakes, you wouldn't have time to wonder what happened. You'd be very airborne. Earth spins at about 1,670 kilometers per hour, 1,040 miles per hour. That's faster than a speeding bullet. If Earth stopped and you didn't, well, you'd keep going. Everything not solidly bolted to bedrock, humans, trees, oceans, buildings, pets, that embarrassing lawn flamingo your neighbor insists is art, would be launched eastward at supersonic speeds. Basically, we'd all be turned into high-speed projectiles. But let's be kind and say Earth slows down gradually. What then? First, days and nights would get very weird. Right now, Earth spins once every 24 hours, giving us our beautiful cycle of day and night. If it stopped spinning, a day would become 1 year long. That means the sun would rise over your house and take 6 months to cross the sky, followed by 6 months of darkness. Sounds poetic, but here's what would really happen. The side facing the sun would become a desert hellscape with temperatures soaring above 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The night side, frozen wasteland, the kind of place where penguins wear sweaters. Next, Earth's magnetic field would vanish, and that's not just a sci-fi plot point. Our magnetic field is generated by the spinning of Earth's molten core. Without it, solar radiation and cosmic rays would slam into the surface unfiltered. Say goodbye to your GPS. Also, say goodbye to your DNA, because all that radiation would be very interested in rearranging it. Then we'd see massive ocean migrations. Right now, Earth's spin causes water to bulge outward at the equator due to centrifugal force. If that stopped, water would slowly migrate toward the poles. Goodbye, beaches in Ecuador. Hello, beachfront property in Canada. The equator would dry out, and the poles would flood. Entire coastlines would shift. Florida might survive, but only as an island. Weather would get brutal. Earth's rotation drives the jet streams and global winds. Without it, the atmosphere would reconfigure itself in strange, chaotic ways. Imagine massive superstorms that make current hurricanes look like damp breezes. The heat on the day side would create towering columns of hot air, while the night side would be an icy vacuum pulling winds across the globe like planetary hairdryers. Meanwhile, humans would be scrambling to adapt. You'd need underground cities on both sides of the globe, one for daytime with radiation shielding and heat management, one for nighttime with nuclear power and thermal heating. And you'd need a travel system to follow the edge of dusk and dawn, the only temperate zone left. A twilight ring that slowly creeps around the planet once a year. Maybe the rich would live there. Probably Elon Musk would turn it into a gated community called Shadeland TM. Animals would freak out. Birds that rely on Earth's magnetic field would fly in literal circles. Migratory species would be lost. Plants used to 24-hour cycles would die, then maybe evolve into some horrifying kind of vampire cactus. Oh, and gravity. That would technically change a bit too, because Earth's rotation adds a tiny outward force, centrifugal force. We weigh a bit less at the equator than at the poles. Without spin, you'd weigh a few grams more. Gym memberships might boom. Briefly. Now for the existential twist. Earth used to spin much faster when it was young, but thanks to the moon's gravitational tug,
It's slowing down. Right now, we lose about 1.7 milliseconds from our day every 100 years. So technically, Earth is stopping, but very, very, very slowly, like in a few billion years slowly. So don't cancel your weekend plans. In the end, if Earth stopped spinning, it wouldn't just be inconvenient, it'd be apocalyptic. Life as we know it depends on that gentle, constant twirl we never even think about. So next time you feel dizzy or say, the world's spinning too fast, remember, it could be worse. It could stop.